taking a little bit of the pressure off. And Dončić hits a fadeaway three. You could feel it last year with Trae Young's playoff run that a lot of those narratives were starting to change. Dončić.
An out-of-bounds play, a possession out-of-bounds play is only reviewable with a coach's challenge. So if something comes up at the end of the game tonight, the Mavs don't have their coach's challenge, but they may not need it with his 10-0 run as Luka drills a three and has boosted Dallas to a 5-point lead. He played at Nebraska, he played at Western Kentucky and then Nebraska and was drafted. He grew up in Toronto. He went to camps that DeMar DeRozan would have as Luka knocks down a three.
That was tough. Ended up looking like a hockey team.
Jason Tatum foul a moment ago, and now Luka with a step-back jack over Daniel Tice. Johnson had the last basket for Dallas, but the Mavericks here with an offensive rebound. Luka in the corner right now.
Yeah, great play by Luka to get it back.
Rear corner three from Luka is on the money. Timeout. Dallas is 2 for 6 on their free throws here in the first half. Inbounds to Luka, getting a better shot. More optimal than rushing a 2 for 1. And a long-distance three-pointer. Luka. Block, but a rebound. He does have a double-double. 12 points, 10 rebounds, 8 on the shot clock. Luka working against Jakob Poeltl. Step back jack is good! The game early in this season. 7 tonight. A lottery pick from 2020. Again, Luka over Poeltl, and again, he nails it.
Dallas just dodged a bullet there. If you get a dead ball turnover like that, you should not give up an open three in transition on your way back.
Dončić step back is good.
Poked away from Luka into the backcourt. He'll pick it up. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. It's going to take some Luka magic to save the possession, and that's what it is. In and out for the corner for PJ Tucker. Luka calling for it. An open three for Luka to extend the lead. Dallas in front by 7.
Luka. Hallelujah. His contribution for the Heat. A very hard roller. That's nice.
And Luka with a three. That is really nice. 22 for Butler. Now 22 for Adebayo and 23 for Hero. And Luka with a long launch. It's good with 2:20 to play in the game. Missed shot, which was a Finney Smith three that was off target, and Derek White ends up scoring in transition. 4-3 Luka over the aforementioned Derek White, and it is string music for Luka.
You know how San Antonio has a reputation for developing young talent. Luka, deep three that time.
Deep three for Luka.
If Rowe was up there, you talk more than Moody Madness. That's my guy.
Up top, three settles home for Luka.
And Richardson drove right to the basket, no help at all.
Luka's going to take another.
Oh, jeez.
Finney Smith. Dončić, a step back, deep three, nothing but the bottom of it.
Oh, man.
Dončić waving people away. Down to 6, 5-4, and he hits it.
Wow, and that's not an easy shot over Rob Williams. We've seen him.
Yo,
Luka.
they got to run pick and roll. Luka and KP.
KP comes all the way out to the logo. Here's the switch. It's Luka against Josh Richardson. Left side of the floor. Luka's three. It's a ring. And it's a Boston again.
Born to get down.
Luka magic on a Saturday night at American Airlines Center.
I don't have words.
And relocating in Devontae Graham's sightline.
Luka's got a 2-for-1. He saw it. He's got it. Right back at him. The depth from their bench. Final minute. And Luka. Big guard.
Midpoint of the first quarter. Spurs lead by 5. Drive and easy slam for Luka. Fortunately there to pick it up. Now Finney Smith in a deep shot clock situation. Luka, he was bumped. That's one of those plays they are calling this year, but the shot clock buzzer beater doesn't beat Luka.
Well, he averages 8 rebounds as well.
Yep,
So
18 points.
having an all-star type season.
Long three by Luka and an exclamation point on the end of the first half.
Buddy, McDermott hit a couple of buckets. Murray okay in the lane, but
And Luka just a stare down three over Lonnie Walker.
Dončić, another three.
For Forbes, who won a championship last year with Milwaukee after he'd started his career playing 4 years with the Spurs. Step back jack by Luka over Thaddeus Young. After the initial switch, Luka with the step back jack. Hardaway with defenders on him. Denver scrambling. Ball moves and the ball goes in. It's Luka's rainbow three. That is two teams who are not following their usual form. A lot of turnovers, a lot of free throws. Up top, Luka hits Dallas's first three, the drought buster.
their career averages are 20.
And we're great free throw shooters. Luka, 4-3. Yes, sir.
That's why Luka wants to stay in the game. Has some business to tend to.
And don't look now. This could be a tie or a Mavs lead, depending on what happens. How about a Mavs lead? You betcha, baby!
Our lead. Luka clowning right now. He is going at it.
And he is back. And he is back with a vengeance. At 23 on Sunday against the Mavs. In a game the Clippers won by 6. Isaiah Hartenstein has gone in. He's defending, and nothing he can do defending. Harold, Kuzma, Caldwell Pope, all part of the trade for Westbrook. As Luka drills a three-pointer. The 12-point first quarter, fellas.
Spectacular finish for him.
Mavs will have to tighten things down defensively. The Wizards shooting 68% in the first quarter, but Dallas is at 57%.
The guards in front of him. Otherwise, it's going to be a lot of lob tonight.
Allen challenges, but nonetheless, it is step-back jack time for Luka.
These big guys.
Be aggressive. Right to it. Right in the middle of the chest. Absolutely.
Another three by Dončić is true. Willie Cauley-Stein.
But you got to mix it up right now.
Here's a three. Luka nails it. And an alley-oop finish at the other end of the floor by Jarrett Allen. Rinse and repeat.
You know, you said earlier.
The unfortunate thing, to your point, is that the 48 paint points for Cleveland instead of 24 paint baskets as Luka makes his 7-3 of the game.
Pull up right in your face if you're not up on it.
Deflected ball by Herb Jones. Luka weaving around a screen and on the money from up top.
The professional score.
And so's this guy as that three on the pull-up just falls into the big bowl of gumbo.
Shot clock at 3. Aldridge on him. 3. Oh, wow! Off the glass.
He started to make his move before he had possession secured. Now it's secured. Shot clock is at 7 seconds as Luka heaves a deep three and hits the bullseye.
I would just like to know what he said.
He got a long time to make his point, and it ended up being too long. Luka, three-pointer, yes, sir!
Let's go.
Lost the ball, tracks it back down. 5 for 5 on shots in the paint tonight. Here he is trying to drive on Turner. There was obviously a collision between the two of them, and he still drills the three-pointer. Late clock situation. Luka a long way from the hoop. He'll have to heave it, and he hits it. Welcome back. 77 now. In the long-awaited return home, it will be the first game at American Airlines Center for the Mavs since December 23rd. Three-pointer, yes, sir.
Guys that don't get a chance to play as much.
And Luka, risky piece to the three-ball party that the Mavericks are throwing in the fourth quarter.
He's over his last 13 from the floor, going back to Monday.
Dončić pulls it back and drills a three. His first triple, 13 points for Luka.
At this level.
43% after a slow start of just 20% over the first 8 games. And Luka's on the money. During just 93 points per game and winning 6 straight.
Got to get it up.
3 seconds left on the shot clock. 4-3 and good. Loose ball was chased down by Finney Smith. Luka eyeballs a three and scores it up top. You got Fred VanVleet, who's the league leader in minutes a game, 38.
Nice find.
Reggie Bullock. Powell, offensive rebound. Luka calling for it. Luka shooting. Luka hitting! Season high 34 now. Long pass by Luka. Finney Smith, late clock. And Luka, he will launch it and he will hit it! It is party time in Dallas, Texas.
I don't want to be getting called out in video, replays when we're, talking about our games. And Luka knocks down a long three.
Oh, stolen by Dončić. A three. Dončić against Adams. Over Adams. Down it goes.
Man.
Yeah, he's feeling it right now. He's got 11.
And he missed the last game against Utah Sunday with a little soreness in the left knee. Jared Greenberg's going to have a full report on Thompson and Draymond Green as Luka Dončić sticks a three for the Mavericks. Born in San Francisco. And he and Dončić have been a nice team this year. Whoa, Dončić has it going from three-point range. Steve Kerr said he's in great shape for the Tour de France now, but we'd like to get him on the floor a little earlier as Dončić drills a three. Looney again on Dončić. Goes for the swipe, three-pointer, good. Luka Dončić, his third three.
Back in the day.
You just never allowed it to grow there, that's all.
I tell you what, there's not any truth to that.
For a 40-point quarter, wow. He's got it with the foul and a chance at a 4-point play. Luka against Craig. From the hash mark. He loves going left. He loves taking that deep one. There was like no way that he was going to miss that shot.
Luka back in the game is customary. Half of the second half of the second quarter, he was actually sitting waiting to check in for about the 7-minute mark. That was a lot of the reason J. Kidd called that timeout to get him in the game.
14 points tonight for Giddey to go with 7 rebounds and 9 assists. Earlier this year against the Mavs, he made history. Luka ends the drought. There's the drought buster.
Needed that one in a big way.
7 seconds left on the shot clock. Bullock made the free throw. Now here's a three by Luka, and this thing is a 1-point game.
Embiid couldn't get the catch inside. They're swarmed all over him. Dončić coming back the other way. That's the 6th turnover. Dončić catching bodies. Chin-up time on the rim. Luka detonating. Looks like heat check time for Dončić. Getting in his back. Oh! Smoke on earth. Full smoke for Luka. This place just erupted.
Once again, Powell's presence on the inside paying dividends.
Yes, sir. This is a dynamite outside shooting start for the Mavs. Double-digit lead still for the Mavs, even with Diallo making a pair of free throws. 16, the biggest lead Dallas has had tonight. Near the logos of Luka Magic. Into the shot clock. Heaves and hits.
To those guys that are in the lineup right now, I think all of it is set up by this guy right here.
And this guy right here is doing some damage. He is putting the hurt on the Clippers early in the first quarter of the game tonight with 3 made threes. Here is Luka once again against Zubac, just absolutely torturing him. Sets up people, as we talked about in the second segment of our broadcast tonight, and then there are nights when he is just a splendid scorer. And tonight is one of those nights. The Luka Magic is showing out in quarter number 1. They stayed close despite the fact that they've had a front row seat for the Luka show. Oh my. Oh my! Three-pointer number 6. Said in the post-game interview with us he was mad that he missed the 9th one. And it is Luka. And he puts the defense in a world of hurt again. Oh, look at that smile. That was a heat check. And you can't get any hotter than Luka Dončić right now.
Incredible.
A pocket pass by Jackson. Zubac looked like he was taking it to the rim to score, but then tried a last-minute pass that's taken away by the Mavs. And a stop and pop deep 3. Yes, sir, Luka.
Ryan, they get tired of you in this place.
you start getting those texts. As a three-pointer is good for Luka, his second one of tonight's game. Luka's just made a handful of corner threes this year. The connects on one there over Zubac.
That's a big one. That's just not a 3. That's a big shot.
Right on the edge. Step back check. Mavericks need something out of this trip down the floor. An offensive rebound has led to this opportunity. Luka, another corner three. Good!
Oh, my. That's why you want to get that rebound, Mark.
The Clippers are last in the league at second chance points. They just got 3 second chance points and then an immediate answer by Luka. Most everything that Bertans does is going to be a three-pointer. Over 84 in his shots, 84% of his shots this year at threes.
It just showed you that. Very uncomfortable on the inside.
Luka comfortable on the outside though, Hart.
Yeah, he just needs. That's what you do when you can't stop a team from scoring.
Tony Snell challenges the 3. Challenge doesn't matter. Luka hits bottom.
For the Mavericks in this first quarter, that is absolutely sizzling hot.
And maybe 3 more to cap it off, and they're even more sizzling hot with that one.
I know Anthony takes that shot quite a bit, but you really put the defense at a disadvantage.
Luka for 3 after he scored inside, then he'll take it outside. Hayes went to the free throw line, missed one, made one, and that stopped Dallas's 9-love run. But their run is extended to 12-1. All they can do is ooh and ah. Devontae Graham up on Luka, around into the basket, and nothing gets the people going like a Luka dunk.
Leading rebounder Jokic, who's got 6. Over Middleton, Dončić. 2 threes in a row with ease.
Cleveland screens. Back in the hands of Luka with Gobert switched on to him. And Luka will fire a 3 over the big man. And it is left wing Luka knocking it down. Chance to go in front for the Mavs as this clock winds down towards 3 minutes to play. Screen opens up Luka. Yes, sir!
That's why I think Luka is the most valuable player in the game. No, right there. That's why I feel like that. I say it frequently. The moment it's big, he's big. Outside of his free throw shooting, he's been absolutely fabulous as a player. 17 a night for him. Luka finally getting on the board.
First made basket of the game for Dončić.
They're trying to find more minutes for Kuminga, and he has burst onto the scene as a young phenom.
Oh, there's a 3. Speaking of phenom, over Bielitsa, Luka hits it on the money with a 3-pointer. As noted earlier, the all-time leading free throw percentage man in the NBA at 90.8% as Luka knocks down a 3-pointer.
Keep in mind, 13 technical fouls already.
Dinwiddie missed it. Oh, Dončić! A grown man's jam on the follow.
Was it the Mavericks in the first half Sunday night?
Yep.
Or Sunday afternoon against the Warriors? They're better at taking care of the basketball. Luka with a very difficult step-back 3-pointer.
Dončić again, the skip pass. Remember, Dinwiddie would prefer to drive. Got clock at 7. Another skip pass. That's the danger zone for Dončić. Left wing 3s.
But it hasn't had the same impact unless you make the shot.
No question about it. But I mean, I've been shook like that. Rod Strickland
Luka, by the way, a lot of people have been shook by Luka many, many times, right?
He doesn't have his legs at this shot right now. He's been short. He's been left, right.
Oh, Luka on the crossover. The step back jack.
And he made the shot.
And he shook.
He shook him.
Doncic picks it up. Short shot clock at 7.
Can't give him space.
Backs out. Three's away and good.
Which offense is this dude?
He's 6 of 8 tonight off the bench. 12 points. Luka, yes, sir. Oh, what a special player. He's only halfway there and really inefficient, as Hart noted, 5 of 18. Stare out 3, yes, sir! Luka over Gobert. Well, I like the idea of what you're suggesting, that someone is about to go into takeover mode. For 3 over Gibson. Oh, nothing he could do. He could not stop the Luka magic.
Yeah, Dallas has settled down a little bit, defending better.
To make it 12 straight. Luka, yes, sir. 3-pointer over Martin. He has got Bruno Fernando switched on to him. And a late clock situation, a step back, and Bruno Fernando lunch meat trying to guard Luka in that switch situation.
And Eric Gordon will take a few shots as well, but I just don't understand the strategy, if you would.
Now that's a strategy right there that I understand. Works free throws, helped Dallas reach the century mark. Luka is back in the game. The Mavericks lead by 16. Luka hits bullseye and a 3, and now they lead by 19.
Jaylen Brown, one of the top defenders, will have to guard Luka Dončić. Now Williams has him on the switch. Dončić, deep 3 is on target. He looks right to Paul Pierce.
But he's boarding, and he's doing a great job.
There he is on Dončić again. The step back 3. It's good! He swishes it through to tie the game at 92.
Well, the Mavericks had another one of those double-digit comebacks on Sunday, and they'll need another one tonight, and they quickly chew 3 points off the 10-point Brooklyn advantage.
Not to worry, as long as 77 is here.
Have been dynamite. For 3, Luka over Drummond. Speaking of dynamite, Luka ready to explode tonight with 21 in the first half. Edwards 77% on the line, made both.
Get the approval from the greatness.
Oh, speaking of greatness. Luka against Drummond. Couple of fouls already on Drummond here in the third quarter. 3 for the game. Luka drills a 3 over Drummond. Absolutely nothing the big man could do.
Anytime you get a guy averaging almost 30 points, he's going to get a lot of attention.
Luka on the money.
The good thing about Maxey, he hadn't stopped shooting the ball. I mean, when it comes to him, he shoots it.
Step back, Jack. Luka. Some subs ready to come in for both teams. As Luka drills a 3-pointer.
So maybe Trey will get the same opportunity.
Luka with a 3-pointer over Montrezl Harrell, and good. I mean, we weren't full-on joking earlier when we said, hey, if you're going to get down early and have 40-something minutes to come back. And the comeback is on because Luka is on fire.
You look at those kind of plays later on in the game, and they can sometimes come back to haunt you.
4-3, left wing Luka, and it's string music for Dončić, who has 14 in the first quarter. 12 of the points coming via the 3. 13-0, 11 points at the end of the first half, and the opening 2 points of the second half.
Only hope.
Step back 3, Luka, yes sir, Drano. This is a tip out rebound here, and then a tip rebound by Kleba. First Powell, then Kleba.
Great effort.
Deep 3, oh! Showtime on Saturday night in Charlotte.
Great footwork. Outstanding finish. Yep.
Step back, Jack. 20 points in the quarter. And now Prince has made it 5 consecutive games, scoring in double figures for a player who's averaging just 7 points a game this year. He's got 10 tonight. Step back, Jack. Hello. As Beverly missed. Rebounding favors Dallas +8 in this game as Luka connects from straight away. He's that guy that we always refer to. You hate him on the other team, you love him on your team, right? 4-3, Luka. Yes, sir!
See, he's motivating Luka though. He would have got beat up in my day, though.
Nobody would have stood for all that, huh?
Luka drains it. A needed basket, not only for the Mavericks, but for Luka himself. Brunson driving. Luka calling for it. Dinwiddie swings it to him. Good!
Yeah.
Tonight, though, a tough night for the Mavericks. 3-and-D wing from Florida. 28 years old from Portsmouth, Virginia. Three-point launch, good. Luka. They'd lost back-to-back games, and they're about to go on the road to play and get a load of this weird road trip they've got to deal with travel-wise. Fifth made 3 of the game for Luka, by the way. Mavericks have won 17 of their last 21 home games. And when they have a shooting performance from Luka Dončić, look at shooting percentages, 54% for the Mavs in the first half.
Well, you can add the way Utah's bench has played as well. They've been terrific.
Oh, they beat the buzzer! Luka, step back, Jack!
Mavs have been excellent against Western Conference competition, 33-16. Deep shot. Luka Dončić drains it with a downtown hit.
With Luka as compared to with Jalen Brunson.
Frank Vogel does give a lot of latitude to his assistants. Dončić, major splash. Malik Monk's confidence as a scorer has taken another step.
Well, he had to find his voice too here. See, Dončić.
Oh, wow! Luka Dončić, it's lethal. 15 points. Luka has 10 assists, so he is 2 rebounds shy of what would be his 46th career triple-double. Oh! Unlimited range for Luka Dončić.
It's really flourished.
Luka, step back, Jack. Okay. In the standings, they're sitting in 4th. And Bullock breaks up a fast break. And it's Luka who's alone and will jam it. Gafford comes out as the second defender, and Luka steps back over the 2 defenders and drills it.
Wright did a good job staying connected, though. Not giving him any space.
Slamming on the brakes and hitting a pull-up 3 is Luka. Floating out near midcourt, Luka picked up that pass and another corner 3, and from a tougher angle than the one that Bullock made.
The seeds that were sown all throughout this world, witnessing greatness and allowing kids to dream, is what we're witnessing today as we see Luka finish in transition.
And then, do you make it or miss it? Dončić spoiled the streak by missing that last one. Tries to get another one going and knocks it down. That's his first three-pointer of the afternoon. The lead back up to 9. Final minute, third quarter. Dončić chase now picked up by Portis. Dončić telling Bertans get out of the way. Step back, high arcing 3. It's good. Luka Dončić from downtown. The great late Craig Sager. Dončić over Antetokounmpo. Puts it in. Luka Dončić.
He's still trying to figure things out. A lot of hype that comes with being the #1 pick.
Luka Drano.
They still got one guy. He may be hurt, but.
Oh, yeah, John. Yeah.
Three-pointer is on target. Luka with his first three-pointer of the night.
Thank you. That's bad.
Luka stare down 3 over Ellaby. That's a nice little reverse flip by Brandon Williams. Luka for 3. Yes, sir.
He's stroking it. Facts. That's facts. Mark.
Here's another one.
Hey, here we go. Here we go.
4. Again, they know it. You know, they did what they came to do.
Yes.
Get off to a good start. Luka pulling again.
Deep 3. Bertans has come in here. Luka left and right. Oh! That beautiful sound of string music. In and out on the shot and tip by Devin Vassell. So here's what went down before the game tonight. Jason Kidd. Oh, here is a long three. Luka! Hello!
It is game 82.
The vibes are immaculate, right?
Yes, that's right. Logo Luka again.